Well, I think considering we just did Run Like Hell, we just finished that up on the chill stream. Let's do Run Like Hell. T for testosterone, as in balls. No, not those kind of balls. It's the drink. What can we draw that would epitomize Run Like Hell? We have to prominently feature Bawls energy drink. A bandolier of Bawls drinks. I think that would be okay. What I'm seeing, I don't know how well I'll be able to translate this. But what if we have we have RLH across the top right here, right? Run Like Hell, and then we have Commander Connor in the center here, and he's running towards us, right? And then he has like a double bandolier of blue bottles of Bawls energy drinks that he's wearing, and he's running like hell. And then in the background we'll draw some aliens or something. Hang on, we gotta draw our military man. Gotta draw. What did his hair look like? I can't even remember this game. The game feels like a fever dream. We're going to have draw you got to start with like an almond shape, right? Then you draw the cross for the head you guys know what I'm talking about. You guys have seen a person before, I think. Where's the Flux is like, where's the Run Like Hell wiki? Is there one? Dr. Surgeon Guy was usually our person. He was our wiki expert. He hasn't been around for a while. I hope he's doing all right. Every time I see a Moomin, I think of him. Which isn't often, but I mean, I think of him whenever I see Moomins. Okay, and he's got to have this is where his shoulders are. And now, he's got to have good collarbone. He's got to have good bones, is what I'm trying to say. Here's how we're going to solve the hair problem. He has like a Gohan bowl cut now. I think I've given him a really weird jawline. Unintentionally, I think I did. Let me fix that. Got to have the bean face mouth, the Cal Arts mouth. I should stop saying that because the person who popularized that phrase was John Kay, and he's kind of a fucking creep. So I probably should stop using that as a derogatory term toward that cartoon style, and just call it bean mouth instead. It's a little did you know animation for you. Give him some angry eyebrows. And we'll give some blood splotches on him or whatever. He's got a nice bowl cut with a couple stray hairs. There you go. Perfect. Beautiful. That's our protagonist right there. I could write a walkthrough for that game and be done in like a minute. Be like, step 1, grab them balls. Step 2, run like hell. Done. You've beaten the game. Maybe shoot some space scorpions while you're at it. Maybe. I don't know. Maybe look at the meat walls. You'll never look at a butcher shop the same way again, I guarantee that. Draco's drawing his Dragon Ball fan character. It's the DBZ Run Like Hell, DBZ RLH crossover. That's my fan fiction. We were talking about fanfics. There's 2 fanfics for Run Like Hell, and they're both like romance stories with Dagrek or whatever, Scaly. We're gonna draw like a cylindrical shape so I can get his hand right. Dragon balls. It never ends. It never ends. You guys make me feel like I'm on fucking Weekend Update. So that there he has his balls. He's grabbing his balls. He's about to commence the running part. Look at this big rectangular man. This big rectangular man with his wide shoulders. Do you think this is the first Run Like Hell fan art created ever? It might be. It just might be. Should he be... His arm looks so weird. He looks like a fucking Tim and Eric character. He's just gonna be double dogging two bottles of balls. You like his powerful neck? He has a DBZ neck. He's got... I don't draw humans very often. When I was in middle school, I used to watch Dragon Ball Z. So I was really more fascinated with drawing like medieval stuff, like drawing dragons and things like that, and drawing like Pokemon. So that's where a lot of my skills are. So, you know, drawing stuff like people is not my forte. So he's but I did for a while. I did try to draw like DBZ fan art or whatever. That's one aspect of me that maybe you don't know. Okay. He's got a strong hand, I think. But it's always funny to see characters who intentionally have their hands in their pockets or something so that the artist doesn't have to draw hands. It's just one of those subtle things that, like, once you notice it, you'll never unnotice it. He should have a third balls clenched in his teeth. I'll do you one better. I'll do you one better. Only you can stave off an alien invasion using nothing more than an overpriced novelty energy drink that admittedly tastes okay. Okay, that's my review of Bawls energy drink. It tastes okay. I didn't leave room for the ESRB rating. I guess I kind of did. We can put it down here where his arms are. There's not much going on right here. Now we haven't done T for tentacles yet, I don't think. And if we have, then I'm sorry. I haven't edited much of Gatorbox of Crayons yet. In space, no one can hear you, space. That's not a bad block letter R. I'm kind of proud of that one. I'm kind of proud of that letter R. That's a good one. We're going to have some explosion graphics here. And we're going to have like a little whoop, have one of these. And we're going to need to erase part of that, actually. Looks like I'm drawing moonshine bottles, not like drink bottles. Featuring balls. And that'll be, you know, we'll have a label for that. Bawls doesn't have a traditional label, so I don't know what the hell I'm doing here. So this says soundtrack by Breaking Benjamin. You think Breaking Benjamin would have been featured in all three Run Like Hell games if they got to make the trilogy? Do you think that Breaking Benjamin would have reprised their role and had their music in all three? Do you think that Breaking Benjamin would have followed the story of Run Like Hell? Do you think regular magical unicorn? Oh man, I already forgot about Breaking Benjamin. I think that's the most anyone can say about Breaking Benjamin. Good job. regular magical unicorn says, I headcanon that Breaking Benjamin was actually really into this game. And then Necro says, is it the Mandela effect or was Breaking Benjamin real? Fucking Nelson Mandela and his goddamn moonbeams. Let's put some color on this. I noticed that some of the loading screens in the game had logos that was inconsistent with the final product of the game. So let's color the letters red to match the early art, because that's what's gonna fit on this background. We've drawn Connor so big that we don't have room to really make any details behind him, unfortunately. So no one steals our balls and lives. Damn right. I'll make those alien bastards pay for stealing my balls. You guys remember that time I did a speed run of Duke Nukem Forever for Extra Life? That was a long time ago. It took me like 3.5 hours, and for the longest time I had the second place time on the leaderboards. So it's not like I was bad at it. I think Run Like Hell is speedrunnable. Well, maybe. I mean, I got so used to having 100 health kits that, you know, from inspecting everything, that this would be a really dicey speed run past like the 2/3 mark. Especially the fight with Evil Niles would be really hard. I mean, I know you can break his recharge station, but he was like a bullet sponge. Because once you run in there and get the lightning gun, then it has unlimited ammunition. And you can pretty much waste everything with it. I mean, it killed the final boss in like 20 seconds. The final boss had enough time to get off one attack before they were just knocked out. Buster Keaton Rules says, on the other side of the Mandela effect, Breaking Benjamin never existed, but the Run Like Hell trilogy had 47 installments. I'd be okay with being in that timeline. I thought the game was, like I said, when I gave my summary, I was like, it's like a 6.5 out of 10. It's not bad. 6.5 or 7 out of 10. It does what it sets out to do. There's not a lot of frills. The plot has, you know, the plot is cliche enough, but there's also like enough there's enough twist in there to make you be like, oh, what? And then there's balls, front and center. Alright, so I'm going to use my blender pencil to kind of put some streaks on this red, just like there was in the game. Vertical streaks. Yeah, it sucks that Interplay got bought and they never got to make Run Like Hell 2 or 3. I guess the way I feel about that is the way that Sonic Underground fans feel about the show never getting completed. Those sons of bitches ever find their mother or what? So, Necrosion is like, Sonic Underground sucks. Yeah, I know. The Mandela Effect version of Run Like Hell has Crush 40. Can you imagine that pseudo cutscene where you're running away from the brute, you're running towards the camera, and it starts playing City Escape? Coloring in the balls. Chat's going off, man. Follow me, set me free. Trust me and we will escape from the city. I'll make it true from me to you. Follow me. I like the idea that the Mandela version of Run Like Hell, just like the way you phrased it, for some reason it has Crush 40. It's unexplainable. All of the Bawls energy drinks are pointing in the same direction. What was y'all's favorite part of Run Like Hell? Mine was all the ground beef. That's the one thing I got to be careful with whenever we draw people on this show, is that I haven't really had a chance to go to a craft store and upgrade my collection of Prismacolors, so I don't really have anything in the way of like flesh tones, because like I said, I spent all my time drawing like dragons and shit like that, so I was like, why do I need flesh tones? I don't draw people. You know what I started watching on YouTube again? Talking about Escape from the City and Sonic the Hedgehog. I started watching those fucking videos because they at one point they popped up in my recommendations, like, and they wouldn't stop. And then I watched a couple and I'm like, yeah, okay, this sucks. Ha ha ha, this sucks, man. And then I stopped. But then they put them back in my recommendations and I watched them again. It's those fucking videos where it's like, can you beat Sonic Adventure without jumping? Whoever came up with that idea for video is a fucking genius. Because you know the answer is going to be like, what are you, fucking stupid? No. But you're going to watch it anyways. You're gonna click it to see what just to fucking look. And I did. And I clicked the ones where it's like, can you beat Super Mario Brothers without collecting any coins? And I'm like, why do you play the game that way? The coins are there, you're supposed to get the coins. I don't think Sonic Adventure 1 and 2 suck. I think they've just aged very strangely. They haven't aged well, but they're still good games. Time hasn't been, especially the first one, time has not been kind to SA1. I think Sonic Adventure 2 still holds up a little bit better. They're both still good games, though. They just have their fair share of jank, especially if you played the original Dreamcast version. Not the Doctor says, I've been watching Can You Beat the Story campaigns in Age of Empires 2 without killing enemies. Seems kind of counterproductive. I've got apple green. I don't have like army green. I've got grass green. This is an old Prismacolor right there. What green is this? Also grass green. Ooh! Ha! Olive green. I got one. Okay, so he's definitely going to be wearing that. So I think we're going with olive green and peacock green for his clothing, because that's as close as I've got to army camo. Gatorbox of Crayons is both something I love to do and hate to do. I love to do it because we always think of something funny to draw, but I hate doing it because I'm always anxious that I'm like, man, I'm gonna fuck this drawing up really bad. And that's kind of makes it worthwhile, because with if the drawing doesn't look good, then that just makes it funnier. But at the same time, I feel like I have to at least show some talent, otherwise y'all are gonna put me on blast. Why would they be wearing green camo in space? I don't know. Ask Connor. He's the one who was dressed that way. He was wearing like a more brownish green. It wasn't this color green. It was more of a brownish green. But he was definitely wearing like camo green. Not camo as in like camouflage pattern. It was like a solid color suit he was wearing. He dresses like he already has the job. And the job is blowing up a reactor on a space station that's infested with a weird alien virus that mutates your body but leaves your head completely fine. So everybody, like I said, everybody looks like a Mortal Kombat character. Can't believe he did it. The madman actually did it. He grabbed those balls. He ran like hell. That's going to be a fun thing to edit to put on YouTube. I know I haven't really done much with our chill streams yet. I'm really kind of at a weird point with the channel, because I'm like, I've got so much content that I can edit and put online, but I don't want to upload faster than people can watch. And I also don't want to flood people's subscription feeds because people get pissed off about stuff like that. I only do that around Extra Lifetime. So it's like, I don't know what to do. There, I think we're good. He has a tiny little head. That's Connor and his tiny head and his very powerful neck. I've gotten no better at drawing people in all of the years I've spent drawing dragons. There's the cover for Run Like Hell. Can I fit it all on? Yeah, I guess I can fit it mostly in shot. There's our finished cover for Run Like Hell. RLH, the old style logo that they had in the game. Run Like Hell. Aliens found a way. It was balls. That's a flavor. That's a spice quote from the Ancient Aliens guy. And this game wants you to know, featuring Balls, the energy drink, also soundtrack by Breaking Benjamin. So they're in this game too. Actually in this game. And then we've got Commander Connor here. Commander Connor. And he's got a tiny head, big neck, and he's got a bowl cut, and he's got a bandolier of balls. So he's ready to take on the world. He's ready to take on these aliens, and he's double fisting. He's doing hammer lifts with the fucking Balls energy drink. And he's gonna be good to go. So no aliens stand a chance against Connor when he's about to run like hell, and he's gonna make the aliens' lives living hell. So this will probably make it onto YouTube before the playthrough of Run Like Hell. So if you're watching this on YouTube and you're looking for a good time, a good way to waste about 7 hours, Run Like Hell for the Xbox and I think PS2. Good game. It's an alright. It's like Resident Evil in space. It's Dead Space before Dead Space existed. Thank you. We did things a little bit differently this time around this month because I didn't have like the sheet of paper ready to go inside the thing, and obviously I already have the copy of Run Like Hell that has its cover art, so we just drew alternate cover art for the hell of it, just for the memes. So I don't know, we just decided to do that. So thank y'all for tuning into this one. I appreciate it. If you enjoy Gatorbox of Crayons, actually, I've filmed so many of these, and none of them have gone up on YouTube yet. I don't even know what the barometer is going to be if we should even keep doing this show, because I don't know if people like it or hate it. We've filmed like 15 of these, and none of them are on YouTube. So you guys could have hated it 3 episodes in, and I'm still making new ones. So who knows? Anyways, we're good. We're good. I'm shutting it down. I'm shutting it down. Thanks for checking out this video by Gatorbox. To see more videos like it, please subscribe to the channel. You can also support this project financially at patreon.com/Gatorbox. You can also follow us at twitch.tv/Gatorbox to catch us live every Friday night at 9 p.m. Central Time for our main show. Thanks for watching this video, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.